Ladies and gentlemen, get you guys into the fact that Duke just murdered Clemson 28-7. That is the biggest upset. I didn't think it was ever going to happen. Kupp's going to visit specialists for his injured hammy. Also, get you guys the fact that Team USA, they just took down Italy, and they're going to the semis after they beat Italy 100-63. And that is all there is you need to, and that's more that's coming with us. That's all there is to you need to know. All right, so first, I want something to the fact that Duke, they just murdered Clemson 20-7. Dabo Swinney could be done for, as we know, folks. That's the coach. I mean, sure, Dabo Swinney and Clemson, they're former college football champs when you know, T-Law was around. But he said T-Law's not there no more. No, Clemson, they've been on the receiving end of that. But Clemson right now, they're not looking like a playoff team anymore. They just got battered last night. And they'll come back, but it's going to cause some deal, much like they did last night. So Clemson bounced back from that tough loss they sustained. Let me know about that, guys. I'll judge for just mine. I mean, that's huge upset that no one's ever witnessed. So that's all the news you got to know in that. So, Duke, they just murdered Clemson 20-7. Oh, my, that was awful. And Clemson record's 0-1, by the way. Other news, ladies and gentlemen, that Kupp is going to be seeing specialists for his injured hammy, by the way. And that's all there is you got to know in that. He should be ready for the upcoming season. I would guess he is. Who knows? Another news, by the way, that Team USA, they just took down Italy 163, and they're going to the semis of the FIBA World Cup. So that's all the news you got to know in that. Also, another news, by the way, that let's see here. Antony has been dropped from Brazil squad for CONMEBOL World Cup qualifier games despite domestic abuse allegations against him made by his ex, by the way, and further allegations they have surfaced and they went public as of yesterday. So Antony denies allegations. Antony's ex by name of Gabriella Cavallin, by the way, who he used to have an affair, by the way, who's also a model, DJ and influencer as well, by the way, as well. Now, Antony cheated on his wifey of his, by the way, and he had an affair with Gabriella X. And after all this was out, Gabriella X used to have an affair with Antony, by the way, prior to him cheating on his wifey of his. So now she's alleging that Antony got physical with her during a dispute. And it says right here that now Antony denies allegations against him, by the way. It says right here that Antony's ex is Gabriella, who's now Antony headbutted Gabriella Cavallin in a Manchester hotel room in January, intended to attack her and attempt to throw her out of a vehicle riding at a fast speed. Punched her in the chest that needed to get she had to get corrective surgery on that as well. Antony intended to hit Cavallin's face with a glass bowl, by the way. She had cuts on her fingers for that as well, and she used that to defend herself. So clearly, Antony hasn't been detained, no arrested yet though, but she already filed a police report, what she had to do. So, Antony has in fact been and also Cavallin, she had a silicone breast implant that was permanently damaged, which she was, and she does the whole incident how it all went down. But they say the relationship was, and Antony says the relationship was pretty toxic, pretty bleak, which it was. So he has been dropped from the Brazil squad, and honestly for him, he meant to turn himself into the authorities. So Gabriella Cavallin could be suing Antony of these incidents, by the way, as well. And it needs to say that he could be kicked out of the league forever. Who knows? The second league forever. Who knows, guys? So and he hasn't been detained as of yet, though. But charges could be living by. So let's see how that turns out. Another thing I want to get you into, by the way, that Alexander Zverev gets a big win, the fourth round of the U.S. Open, by the way. This saw the fan. That's saw in the longest match in history at the 2023 U.S. Open, the fourth round. This saw a fan was using a phrase on Hitler. So that's uncalled for. That's something you don't want to do, all right? Not in the middle of a match. I mean, you know better. That fan that piece of trash fan knows better. That fan was trash, and using a Hitler phrase on Hitler. So not good there. Not good there. Also, another so I will get you into by the way that Jorge Volka's been released as a Spain Women's World Cup coach, by the way, due to the fallout from the Luis Rubiales smooch on Jenny Hermosa after the Spain won the Women's World Cup, by the way. So and he has been temporarily Luis Rubiales has been temporarily suspended, and he is a piece of trash. That's all it is. You got to know in the hero punishment which he has. So a lot to be said there. Also, guys, another thing I want to get you guys into about. Congrats to also in this, by the way, that Red Sox beat the Rays 7-3. So the Royals defeat the White Sox 12-1. So the Cubs beat down the Giants 5-0. Astros beat the Rangers 13-6. You saw the Blue Jays defeat the A's 6-5. So the Reds defeat the Mariners 6-3. Twins defeat the Guardians 20-6. You saw the Pirates defeat the Brewers 4-2. Phillies defeat the Padres 9-7. You saw the Orioles defeat the Angels 6-3. So D-backs defeat the Rockies 4-2. That's all news you got to know on that, everybody. Also got some Kylie Jenner locks and loads on Timothy Chalamet at the Beyonce's concert during her 42nd birthday. And also you saw K-Dash, Kendall Jenner, Rich Paul, Haley, and J-Beeb, Zendaya, Tom Holland, Sandoval, Adele, Chris Rock, Meghan Markle, Kate. You saw K-Wash, Shayna Shea, Queen Latifah, Bezos and Lauren Sanchez, Vin Diesel, Kat and Jay Woods. Kendrick Lamar also performed there as well, by the way. So, your thoughts on that, guys? Let me know that. And just want to say happy belated birthday to Beyonce. She turned 42 years, so what she did. So that's all the news you gotta know on that. Also, AB was accused of pulling a gun during a spat with Albany Empire. That's something that Dwayne Hollis and Darius Prince detailed in the internet ESPN. So, Albany Empire, they were kicked out of the league, which they were. So, not good there at the AFL. So that's all the news you got to know on that. So, not looking good there. Also, guys, some other news I want to get you guys into, by the way, that Duo Line is going to be returning to King of Fighters 15 September 12th next week. So that's all the news you got to know on that. Also, another news, by the way, that Crashman is going to have a party mode season 2, which is going to have Ripped Up playable. That's going to be coming next week. Guys, check that out. And also, guys, some other news, by the way, that Sir Galahad is now playable for Sonic Force Speed Battle and Sonic Dash. I can't wait to unlock it. I'm excited for that as well. Also, guys, some other things I want to get you into, by the way, that Damian Priest has got a new briefcase, which is Senior Money in the Bank. By the way, he put the contract in the new briefcase. So, wild moment that is right there. Another support, ladies and gentlemen, that I want to say birthday wishes, shout outs out to Haumaru of Samurai Shodown, King of Fighters 15, Mike Keaton, Rose McGowan, Kat Grant, Brittany Furlan, TQ Stacy. You saw Chloe Calandra, Heather McPherson, Sin Cara, Nicole Anderson, Caroline Sunshine, Sway, Aaron Kraken, Annabelle Wallace, Gage Golightly. You saw, let's see, Kim Yoon, Arilla Bannett, Lance Stevenson, Francis Ngannou, Elena Deladon, Karis Von Houten, Mag Jones, Helena Barlow, Jessica Weiss, Kat, Warren Dumman, Courtney Six, Davion Mitchell, Lily J, Christian, Alfonso. So send them all your birthday wishes, shout out, tweets, and please be sure to just that. That's all the news you gotta know. It's also I can say about that as well. That's all you gotta know. Also, another news here that there's a beach in St. Pete's Beach in Florida, which known as the SPB Undertow Beach, by the way. And it's got some lovely bartenders over there. That upside down, that certain shot's upside down. Wow. Your thoughts about that, guys? That's all the news you gotta know on that. That's all I can say about that. That's all the news you gotta know, everybody. Don't forget, guys, the NFL season is gonna be kicking off next week. Guys, check that out. That's all the news you gotta know on that, everybody. Ladies, that's gonna do it there for the Khalil Sports. Like, subscribe to Khalil Sports, YouTube channel, Facebook page by any nomination. So wait, that's your sponsor, Duke beating, Depp murdering Clemson 20-7. By the way, let me know about that. Where's those Conor McGregor earning a Jiu-Jitsu black belt? Let me know about that, guys. Also, Team USA taking down Italy 100-63, even though they're going to the semis, by the way, in the FIBA World Cup. Let me know about that, guys. Also, everybody, what are your thoughts on Alexander Zverev getting the longest win in history? Even though he had a fan ejected, by the way, after that fan used the phrase on Hitler, so not look good there. Also, guys, other news, by the way, what are your thoughts on let's see here, Kupp getting a specialist for injured hammy, by the way? Thoughts about that? Just to sponsor everybody as well. Don't forget, guys, NXT, new NXT is tonight, guys. You'll see Tiffany Stratton defend the NXT Women's title against Kiana James tonight. You also see Von Wagner versus Braun Breaker. No DQ. That's tonight as well. Check it out, guys. Also, send your brother wish a shout out to Haru Move, Samurai Shonen, King of Fighters 15, Mike Heaton, Chloe Calandra, TQ Stacy, Brittany Ferland, Kat Graham, Nicole Anderson, Caroline Sunshine, Annabelle Wallace, Aaron Krakow, by the way, Gage Golightly, Caris Van Houten, Mac Jones. So send my brother wishes. Tweets and please be sure to send all the news you got to know about him. And I'll back for breaking news, times live updates. You want to a whole lot more than the Khalil sports word. Everything sports related and everything news you got to know. It's all this. Like I said, take care, you guys. You guys have a good day. Please be safe out there. Bye bye. And happy Cheese Pizza Day, guys. Take care, everybody. You guys have a good day, guys. Be safe. Bye bye.